Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a topic that a lot of you have asked about. How to show genuine confidence around girls without coming across as arrogant or fake. It's a fine line to walk, right? You want to be seen as self-assured and interesting, but you definitely don't want to be that guy who's bragging all the time or trying way too hard. So stick around because we're going to break down the practical steps to building and projecting authentic confidence. First, let's get one thing straight. Confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's not about bragging about your achievements or pretending to be someone you're not. True confidence is an inner state of being. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, knowing your worth, and not needing constant validation from others. Arrogance, on the other hand, is a mask for insecurity. It's often loud, competitive, and puts others down to lift oneself up. We're not aiming for that. We're aiming for the real deal. So, where do we start? It all begins with your mindset. Confidence is an inside job. Before you can project it, you have to cultivate it. One of the most powerful things you can do is to focus on your own life and your own passions. What gets you excited? What are your hobbies? Whether it's playing the guitar, coding, hitting the gym, or learning a new language, invest time in things that you genuinely enjoy and are good at. When you're passionate about something, it shows. You'll naturally have interesting things to talk about, and your enthusiasm is contagious. You're not trying to impress her with your hobby. You're just sharing a part of yourself that you're proud of. That's a huge difference. This leads me to my next point. Be a good listener. Think about the most confident people you know. Do they dominate every conversation? Probably not. They're often incredible listeners. When you're talking to a girl, give her your full attention. Put your phone away. Make eye contact, not in a creepy staring way, but in a way that says, I'm present, and I'm interested in what you have to say. Ask open-ended questions that go beyond yes or no answers. Instead of, did you have a good day? Try, what was the most interesting part of your day? This shows you're not just waiting for your turn to talk. You genuinely care about her thoughts and experiences. A confident man isn't threatened by someone else's story. He's intrigued by it. Now, let's talk about body language. It's a huge part of nonverbal communication. Before you even say a word, your posture is sending signals. To project confidence, stand up straight. Keep your shoulders back and your head held high. Avoid fidgeting, crossing your arms, or shoving your hands in your pockets, as these can be signs of nervousness or being closed off. Practice taking up a bit of space, not in an obnoxious, man-spreading way, but simply by having an open and relaxed posture. When you walk into a room, walk with purpose. It doesn't have to be fast, just intentional. A simple, genuine smile is also one of the most powerful tools you have. It makes you approachable and signals that you're a positive, friendly person. Another key to confidence is to stop seeking approval. This is a tough one, but it's crucial. Many of us are wired to want everyone to like us. But the reality is, not everyone will, and that's perfectly okay. A confident person understands this. They express their opinions respectfully, but they don't change them just to please someone else. If you disagree with something, you can say so in a calm, non-confrontational way. For example, that's an interesting perspective. I've always seen it a bit differently. ... double quotes. This shows you have your own mind, and you're not afraid to use it. You're not being argumentative. You're just being authentic. And authenticity is incredibly attractive. Let's also touch on humor. Being able to laugh, especially at yourself, is a massive sign of confidence. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously. If you trip, spill a drink, or say something a bit awkward, don't get flustered. Own it. Make a lighthearted joke about it. Well, I guess gravity and I are in a fight today is a lot better than getting red-faced and silent. This ability to roll with the punches shows you're resilient and comfortable with your own imperfections. Nobody is perfect, and a confident person knows and accepts that. They don't try to project a flawless image because they know it's fake and unsustainable. Now, a big mistake many guys make is trying to use lines or tactics they VA read online. This almost always comes off as fake and insincere. Instead of memorizing cheesy pickup lines, focus on being genuinely curious about the person you're talking to. The best conversation starter is often a simple, honest observation. For instance, if you're at a coffee shop, you could say, "That book looks interesting. What's it about?" Or, if you're at a concert, "I love this band. What's your favorite song by them?" It's situational, it's real, and it opens the door for a natural conversation. You're not performing, you're connecting. Furthermore, a truly confident person is a great storyteller. This doesn't mean you monopolize the conversation with long, heroic tales about yourself. It means when it's your turn to share, you can tell a brief, engaging story. The key is to include emotion and detail. Instead of saying, "I went hiking last weekend," you could say, "I went on this amazing hike last weekend. The view from the top was incredible. You could see the whole valley, and it was so peaceful." See the difference? You're painting a picture and sharing an experience, not just stating a fact. This makes you more memorable and interesting. Another important aspect is how you handle compliments and rejection. When a girl gives you a compliment, don't deflect it or downplay it. A simple, warm thank you, "That's really kind of you to say," is perfect. It shows you can gracefully accept praise. And on the flip side, how you handle rejection is a true test of character. If you ask a girl out and she says no, or if a conversation just isn't flowing, don't get defensive or bitter. A confident response is something like, "All right, no problem. It was nice meeting you anyway. Have a great night." This maturity and grace show immense self-respect. It communicates that your self-worth isn't dependent on her approval. Finally, remember that building this kind of authentic confidence is a journey, not a destination. It's a practice. It involves stepping outside your comfort zone, celebrating small wins, and being kind to yourself when you stumble. It's about building a life you're proud to live, and then simply inviting others to be a part of it. When you're genuinely happy and fulfilled, that confident energy will radiate from you naturally, without you having to force or fake anything. It's not a switch you flip, it's a muscle you build over time. So, to recap, focus on your passions, be an active listener, master your body language, stop seeking approval, use self-deprecating humor, be genuine instead of using lines, tell good stories, and handle compliments and rejection with grace. This is the blueprint for real, lasting confidence that will not only help you in your interactions with girls, but in every area of your life. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most. Stay confident, stay authentic, and I'll see you in the next video.